What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Doe City. You know, I'm back with another video now. Listen, we back talking about this Tyrese and, you know what I'm saying, his wife debacle, man. Last video, y'all kind of seen, I tried to get the actual part of the whole shit, bro. This was the whole reason why I did that whole video, was to get this exact part. And we gonna actually break down what she said in this clip. You know what I'm saying? If you know you didn't catch the last video, basically Tyrese, you know, his wife, he came out, said his wife just left him after 5 years, you know, had a kid, out the blue, you know what I'm saying? He didn't do a goddamn thing, you feel me? He was a good husband, you know, he had his flaws, but at the end of the day, they could have worked it out. It was nothing that crazy for them to just break up, and she just kind of left, you feel me? And, y'all seen she's been doing different interviews, basic different pods, you know, basically kind of like taking back a lot of the stuff that she put him through over the year, like, you know, like kind of saying, yo, if she will work it out with him. And that's not a woman that kind of was coming out previously trying to act like she was so scorned, you feel me? And it's kind of fucked up. I'm just looking at it as a fucked up type of situation. I ain't gonna hold you. But listen, we finna react to this clip right here, man, and we finna see what she talking about. You feel me? Let's get it.
If I had different people in my ear at that time, I would not have made that decision. No, I wouldn't. And that's the truth. I tried my very best at this point in my life to be what I didn't have in that moment. Because I think that I was women were like, I'm an extremely emotional person. People that know me know that about me. I'm the kind of person that, like, okay, I feel so strong, and I can ruminate. I can get so lost in my thoughts. I know a lot of women are like that. Like, we're a lot, not all of us, right? But some of us are. Just like a lot of men can be like that. But I know women specifically, I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done. I can't stand this. He don't do this. He don't do that. Blah, 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 blah. And we're just focusing on these things. And because you don't have a certain person in your life to say, to check you and say, sis, what about this? What about this? What about these strengths? What about what he's not doing? What, like, those types of things? That's that can get you thinking about the positive aspects of this person that you may not be thinking about when you're upset. You're only thinking about what you're mad about. You're not thinking about all the other positive aspects of this person. And so in those moments, you need somebody to be the person for that person.
Yeah.
In those moments.
So that's Tyrese's wife, y'all. She wants to get back with him. You feel me? She don't like the fact that, listen, like, she's been knocking him over the head trying to get 20,000. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if y'all know that, but she been trying to get $20,000, gang. Like, you feel me? She been trying to get 20,000, and for child support, while this man is like really trying to be in his kid's life. And like, the thing about it that's fucked up about it is, like, there is a kid involved. She talked about in the last video that we watched, oh, I care about how my kid feels with both of her parents now. You know, now she's blaming it on the fact that she had the wrong people in her life at the time giving her advice. I think it is time for us to just call it for what it is, okay? There are women like this. There are women like this who are self-sabotagers, who they get really good, you know, men, you feel me? They get really good, you know, women, that treat them right, and they're used to is bullshit. You feel me? All they're used to is bullshit. And when they get something good, they self sabotage. And that's all I'm looking at this as. Like Tyrese came out and said, "Yo, I ain't like there was no infidelities on his part." And for a woman to just get up and walk out like that, and there was no other dude involved, like there was no like, it's interesting to me like that we're gonna act oblivious to what might have happened. Like you're telling me there was nobody else involved in that situation, that you thought that you was the sky was gonna be bluer and the sun was gonna be a lot more sunny and bright and fucking yellow on the other side for you to just walk out on a good situation. I find that as bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. You feel me? I'm gonna be real with you. I'm calling bullshit on this. Like, you feel me? If I had the right people in my corner at the time, look at her, bro.
I try my very best at this point in my life to be what I didn't have in that moment. Because I think that I was women were like,
Let's call it for what it is. You had it. You had the good life. You had the good life. Shit was good. Now you struggling. Now shit is not the way that it was. You see another chick is living the life that you wanted to live. Now you want to double back. Let's call it for what it is. Tyrese Gibson ex-wife. Let's call it for what it is, gang.
Emotional person. People that know me know that about me. I'm the kind of person that, like, okay, I feel so strong, and I can ruminate. I can get so lost in my thoughts. I know a lot of women are like that. Like, we're a lot, not all.
You are not a child. Tyrese Gibson's wife, you're not an ex-wife. You're not a child. You're not a kid, bruh. You had a kid, bruh. You had it all, bruh. Shit was good for you, bruh. And then you decided to go out there and talk about something. You had the wrong people telling you. This is what I'm talking about. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. And y'all know where I'm going with this. There's a lot of you women, bro, because I've dealt with a situation like this, bro, where they tell you, this is a lesson that I learned. Like, watch the company you keep or watch the company that they keep, right? Like, honestly, like some women, bro, will be in a situation and they get friends with fucking single ass girls that don't got shit, bro, going for them. You feel me? And they listen to them. They taking advice from somebody that is not in their situation, bro. And they do worse for the situation. You feel me? Leave the person that's in the situation hanging, that been holding them down for, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot. You feel me? And then leave the situation. Try to act like it was that person's fault. And this is what a lot of women do, bro. She's literally telling you right now, talking about some, I get emotional because there's a lot of, like, don't blame it on that, mamas. That's all bad decision making. That is all bad decision making.
Women were like, I'm an extremely emotional person. People that know me know that about me. I'm the kind of person that, like, okay, I feel so strong, and I can ruminate. I can get so lost in my thoughts. I know a lot of women are like that. Like, we're a lot, not all of us, right? But some of us are. Just like a lot of men can be like that. But I know women specifically, I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done. I can't stand this. He don't do this. He don't do that. Blah, 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 blah. And we're just focusing on these things.
What did he, this is what I want to know. What didn't he do? And I'm going to be honest with you too, bro. I'm not saying Tyrese was so great to her and shit, right? But we're talking about the big shit that will fucking cause you to not be done with a bitch. Like, if she cheats, if a woman sees that you maybe have a baby outside the marriage, like, those are like around infidelity, right? That's like, you could kind of understand, like, okay, cool. But he didn't do none of that, right? And then you just walked on and left saying that he don't do this, he don't do that. I think it's about attention too. You know, some women want attention. Tyrese, I'm looking at his, like, he is, you know, he came, the last video, he showed his cars, he showed all the shit he got. He didn't get that for just sitting in the fucking house and not doing nothing, bro. He got that from fucking hustling for years. Being an R&B singer over to a fucking movie star, you feel me? You know what I mean? Like, he's been doing his shit, bro, for years, bro. So he didn't, I don't see him being in there. If you want a dude that got all of that shit, like, you gotta realize that you're not gonna have no time with the nigga. The nigga is out doing the shit that he gotta do, like, to make the bag. You feel me? Like, so you sitting here saying, oh, like, I'm listening to people saying he doesn't do that, he doesn't do this, but not looking at the things that he does do. I don't feel bad. This type of music in the background of this shit is so funny to me because it's like, it's a bunch of bullshit, bro. It's a bunch of, but now you realize that you don't have the shit that you used to have, the means that you used to have, the luxury that you used to have, the life that you used to have, the house, the cars, you feel me? The comfortability that you used to have, the fact that you wasn't able to just do whatever you wanted to do. Now you know what I'm saying? Now you really understand. You feel me? That it is a teamwork. It is a situation where y'all are married, bruh, and y'all have a kid. And the fact that you just got up and walked out with no explanation, I think that was just bullshit. And you seen another woman. You seen him with another woman, bro. I'm telling you, like, you seen Tyrese right now with his new girl, bro. You seen Tyrese right now with his new chick. Happy and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? She also doing a little, he got a way of picking them. He got a way of picking them, you know. The other one, I ain't gonna say she all that much better, to be honest, because she beautiful, but she, like, said some weird shit about, you know, rest in peace, Paul Walker. You know what I'm saying? And he's been kind of, you know, he's a lover boy. You know what I'm saying? He's a lover boy, bruh. Got her this car. Baby, I have no words. Baby, I have no words. Hold on. Got her that car, man. Baby, I have no words. Okay? Look at the whip. The Whippingtons. Baby, I have no words. Still in shock over here at Tyrese. You seen another woman living the life that you was living with no worries, but you was just worried about probably spending time and all this dumb shit. The nigga ain't cheat on you. He ain't do, like, you know what I'm saying? He not putting his hands on you. He's literally, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he has a little different, like, emotional issues. Maybe he's a little bit more emotional than a lot of niggas that you're used to. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of girls, bro, they do this, bro. They do this. They sit there. They like chaotic shit. They like toxic masculinity, bro. That shit is crazy to me, bro. You see another woman living this life. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. You see vacations, man. It's just like, you looking at, you like, oh, he might marry her. Oh, we might can work it out, because you know he got a little soft spot for you, because you just walked out and left. So in his mind, he's like, damn, she just left. Like, you know, you see my boy happy, man. You see him happy. He's doing good for himself, and now you want to creep back in. No, Tyrese ex-wife, you can't do that, man. That is not cool. You need to own up to what. Like, I don't see no ownership of what the fuck she did in this video, gang. I don't see no ownership. There's no ownership to what she did, bruh. She's blaming it on other people. Like, this is how you can't make this shit up. This is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the time, it's not in women's nature to be this cruel, bro. It's not in a woman's nature to be this cruel. So when she's this cruel, something psychologically happened. Something in her past happened where she's still angry, bruh. And when you deal with broken souls and women who got broken souls, bro, like, they literally keep on searching for, you know, you could give them the world, but they still searching for, you gotta leave that alone. You gotta leave that alone. You gotta let bygones be bygones. She's blaming people.
are. Just like a lot of men can be like that. But I know women specifically, I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done. I can't stand this. He don't do this. He don't do that. Blah, 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 blah. And we're just focusing on these things. And because you don't have a certain person in your life to say, to check you and say, sis, what about this? What about this? What about these strengths? What about what he's not doing? What, like, those types of things. That can get you thinking about the positive aspects of this person that you may not be thinking about when you're upset. You're only thinking about what you're mad about. You're not thinking about all the other positive aspects of this
Man,
person.
call it for what it is, man. There was another nigga in the picture. I don't care what she talking about. I don't care. I don't care what. I can fucking see a cheater from afar. I don't care what she talking about. There was enough. If he ain't have nobody else, he ain't do nothing that, and you just felt the need to just get up and leave just off of some, like emotional shit. Nah, bruh. You seen something else at the end of that tunnel, and now that tunnel got closed. Now you on some shit like trying to double back. He moved on, bruh. He moved, and I hope he don't go back with you. I don't care about, okay, your daughter. That's what she trying to manipulate. Y'all ain't hear her in the last video. She tried to manipulate, talking about some, because the kid, and I care about what the kid. Nah. I don't believe a goddamn thing, man. I don't care what she talking about. I don't believe it, man. Anyways, y'all already know it's your girl, Dose City. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, and all of that, man. This shit is getting out of hand, man. Put at the bottom and let me know what y'all feel like about this situation, to be honest. Because, let's be real. Shorty right here, I genuinely feel like she cheated, bro. Like, I genuinely feel like there's no need. Like, why did you leave? Like, why? Who? What did you see that you felt like, oh, you wanted to be free? You know, we see it happen a lot where these women just want to be free and do whatever they want to do. Maybe she didn't cheat. Maybe she just wanted to be free. The fast life. Yo, the fast life is on all streaming platforms. But, yo, listen, man. Make sure y'all go ahead. You know what I mean? That shit dropped on Friday the 13th. Check it out, man. I'm out of here.